Good. Let's go. All right, so right now I've told Kilo, let's go. And let's go just means don't pull on the leash. All right, so he can walk out in front of you a little bit, that's fine, as long as he's not pulling on the leash. So you notice there's always slack and you never see too much tension in it. And that's because he's mindful of not pulling into it. The other rule with let's go is that he has to stay on my left side. He's not allowed to cross. So for example, he's not allowed to do this where he crosses in front of me and goes to the other side of me. Okay, so again, he has to stay on this side, right? He's also not allowed to cross behind me to the right side. So he wouldn't be allowed to do that. Obviously, I'm making him do that with the leash right now, but he's supposed to stay here and walk next to me. Now, the other command, the other walking command he knows is heel. Now, heel is more precise. So heel means he has to keep his head at or behind my left leg. He's not allowed to walk in front of me with heel. Heel. No. Heel. So you'll notice, good boy. Heel. He goes where I go. So if I stop, he has to stop. Heel. When I go, he goes. If I turn, he's supposed to turn with me. Now, one thing that I'm not doing a lot right now, but I want you to do a lot of is, yes, reward him. So make sure you're carrying treats with you and you're rewarding him when he, yes, is heeling with you. And notice how I'm feeding him out of my left hand. So you're gonna hold the leash in your left hand, but watch, when I go to give him a treat, watch what I do. Yes, I say yes, I put the leash in my right hand, and then I get the treat out from my left side. The reason we do that is because if you're rewarding from your right hand, watch what happens. He might go in front of you to get the treat. We don't want him crossing in front of you. So that's why heel, you want to feed him right here. And notice I'm also feeding him at my side. I'm not feeding him out in front of me like that. I'm feeding him right here. Sit. Wait. No, no, no. Sit. Wait. Now, if he breaks from position like he just did, make sure you put him back where he was. So that's why I moved him back. No, no, sit. And notice I'm also using leash pressure too, because I want to give him a correction for breaking. I want to make sure he knows if he breaks from the position that there's a consequence. Good boy. Good boy. And now when he is staying, you're going to come back and reward him. Good. Wait. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, free. All right. You can also release him from that sit. Wait. By saying, let's go. All right, so remember, let's go means follow you, heel means follow you, whereas okay, free just means he's free to do whatever he wants. Down. Down. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. All right, so here if I told him, I'm gonna wait for him to look at me, You don't have to do this every time, but it helps reinforce focus on you. When he looks at me, I'm gonna say, okay, free. All right, so that free means he's now free to basically do whatever he wants. All right, good boy. Now, it's not best to release him by saying free all the time. Oftentimes, especially if he's really excited, it's better to release him into a let's go or into a heel. Let's go. Wait. Okay, free. Kilo, come. Yes, good. All right, so come means come all the way back to me and wait. Okay, free, until I release you. Free. And remember to say his name first. So it's his name and then come. Free. Kilo, come. Yes, good. As he's coming back to you, you can say yes. Yes means he's getting a treat. So yes is his reward marker, as we call it. That means I like what you're doing. You're getting rewarded. Kilo, free. And here I'm just throwing food to get him to leave me so that I can practice a recall. Free. Ready? Kilo, free. Kilo, come. Good boy. Now you can also just reward him with praise and pets. So he comes back to you, you can love on him a little bit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, free. Place. All right, so with place, he has to go get all 4 paws on the bed and stay there. He does not have to lie down. If he does, that's great, that's preferred, but it's not required. He just has to have all 4 paws on it, and then he's not allowed to get off until I release him. Remember, when you release him, don't release him from far away. Always come back to him, and then you're also gonna touch him free as you release him. Good boy. Good job. The other command that I worked on with Kilo is leave it. So leave it means don't touch that. So I'm gonna demonstrate just throwing food on the ground. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Now if he does leave it, I'm gonna reward him from me. Now I'm not gonna let him get that food, so I'm gonna come over and just pick it up. I don't wanna let him eat the food that I told him leave it for. Kilo. Now if I say, get it, then he's allowed to get it. Good boy. Leave it. Yes, good boy. This is something you can practice it like this with food, or you can just tell him leave it if he's touching something he's not supposed to. He's chewing on the bark of the tree outside, or he's chewing on something off limits. You would use leave it for that as well. So leave it applies to like if he's basically touching something that he's not supposed to. Be prepared with the e-collar. So if he were to continue going for the treat on the ground that I told him leave it for, then I would use the e-collar there to correct him. So you have to be quick about it. And if you want to practice this on leash at first, just so that you can ensure that he does not get that food, you can do that. So with the leash on, you would just say, and now he's wise to it, so he's not wanting to go for it, and that's totally fine. Leave it. Good boy. Good job. right, so the other thing Kilo knows is leash pressure. Sit, sit. So I'm waiting for him to sit here, and when he does, watch, I release the pressure from the leash. So that pressure turning off, that's his reward for doing what I asked him to do. Same for down, pressure off. So as soon as he's all the way down, the pressure comes off. Don't take the pressure off until he's all the way in the position though. So don't release it early, and don't release it if he's just sitting there not doing anything. Kilo free. So if you do start to apply pressure for like sit, for example, sit. Good, I hold it until he's all the way sitting. Now, if he lies down and you want to get him back up into a sit, you can also use leash pressure for that. Kilo, come on, sit. Good. So again, just pull in the direction you want his body moving, all right? And this is applied for anything. It can also be for getting on to the place bed or going onto a platform. If you take him to the vet and you need to get him onto the scale to weigh him, use leash pressure if you need to for that. So you're just pulling in the direction you want him to move, releasing the pressure only when he gets onto the position. Good boy. Okay, free. Okay.